Hello, my name is Daniel Graham, and this is my informative speech. Imagine late night study sessions, crazy parties, new people, uncomfortable situations. These are all things that we're going to experience as college students, to some extent, most of us. Now, this is not exactly what my speech is about. My speech is about living on campus at college and experiencing having roommates, one or more. um, and why it is so beneficial and so important to experience something like this. Having roommates, you will experience some of those things listed along with complete freedom. You will also learn to become yourself. You will learn who you are and what you want to do in life in college and having roommates with complete freedom. Now, there are plenty of benefits and disadvantages to having roommates. And I'll discuss some of the benefits first and give you some of my own experiences with having roommates. Roommates, although they come in big varieties of different types and different personalities, different people, uh, they they can be very beneficial for you. They can be that person to carry you through those tough days when you're alone and feeling very lonely and feeling very down. Like we all go through bad times in life, and they can be great people. They can be great people to lift you up and bring you out of these hard times. Um, Roommates are very cost effective, and I say this because say you're trying to live on campus, trying to live in an apartment, and you want a roommate. Roommates can split rent with you. They can split bills when it comes to microwaves, refrigerators, couches, beds, whatever it is that you're going to experience with your roommate. They tend to split those things when it comes to cost effectiveness. They will pay for things for you and with you. Another thing is they are very good encouragers when it comes to getting work done. You can help. You can go study in a library with your roommate, study together. They help you with meeting new people and becoming social interaction, interacting with just people. They help you to experience them when they bring friends over, things of that nature. All things that are very important for us as students, as people, and it's just a very important skill that we all have to develop. Now, there are also some disadvantages with having roommates. You may have conflicting personalities. People can be very selfish um, and disrespectful. You can come into some very awkward situations where you have to experience dealing with roommates and their friends, loud music, late nights, having a hard time sleeping. Not always the most fun experiences, but you learn to deal with those. You have to set boundaries. There are a lot of experiences that people have with doing with roommates and doing things illegal, whether your roommate brings something in that is illegal and you have to set your boundaries on what you want to how you want to deal with these things. Like if I don't want it here at all, or if I just you can have it here or and just not have me around when something goes on. um, there are a lot of those experiences that many people have to deal with. With my experiences with roommates, we have I have a variety of roommates. I live on the seventh floor in Towers. It's also known as the international floor. I have a British roommate who is very nice. He's very cool. Has a accent which is very it's nice talking to him because you get to hear the British accent. I also have another roommate who is considered to be a neat freak. He's very open about this. He wouldn't be feel weird about me sharing this. But when things are not neat, he tends to have a big issue. If you leave a cup out, if you leave something that's just out of place, he has a problem with it. And I have a third roommate who is just very to himself. He's very friendly. He's a great storyteller, but he's not very outward about being with people. He's not very social. So there's a big variety of roommates, and when things go down, like in the beginning of my first few weeks of school, I became very sick, and my roommates pretty much took care of me. They made me tea, they gave me vitamins, got me some food, and one night when it got very bad, they ended up taking me to the emergency room, and it's it's something that we didn't really know each other very well, but we have some type of bond together just from the fact that we're living together that I guess brings us kind of close together. And it's something that I've learned to deal with them, and it's helped bring out my personality, having to deal with my roommate that's a neat freak with our conflicting personalities because I'm a very messy person and he likes everything to be totally orderly, so there has to be some type of compromise with each other. And me being very social, I bring a lot of people up with my roommate that is not very social. It's something that we have to come to agreements on, and it helps me deal with other people. Uh, in conclusion, I've learned quite a few things with about dealing with people. Um, People skills are definitely, I'd say, one of the most important skills that you will ever experience in life or ever use in life. They are the sole skill that brings pure happiness, like true happiness. You don't experience true happiness alone. So it is definitely something I would say that every person needs to experience at some point.